Yes, guys, and welcome back to another Arsenal transfer news update live show. Apologies for this. Basically, my mic literally just fell. Basically, my mic unplugged. I don't know if you can even hear me. I think it's plugged in. Let me just check something. Let's have a look. Is my mic plugged in? I think it is. I don't know, but basically, my whole mic just unplugged as soon as I was setting this all up, and it's kind of like I had to rush to get it. It's all started again. So yeah, sorry guys. But yeah, big up everyone, man. Merry Christmas to everyone, as always. And even if you don't celebrate it, enjoy the time off with all your family and all that stuff. And yeah, of course, it's Christmas Eve. I swear some people celebrate today. I swear many countries celebrate today. Like many European, I think South American, like Brazil, Argentina, they all celebrate today. So Merry Christmas to every single one of you people. And yeah, I will not be streaming tomorrow. I will not do any videos tomorrow because it's Christmas Day. So yeah, we've got 3 streams today. And then we've also got, and then obviously we're back Boxing Day. So yeah. So that's the only time I'm not uploading this tomorrow, guys. But anyway, transfer news, Arsenal news, everything to do with Arsenal in this video today. We're going to be diving into Benjamin Sesko, the RB Leipzig striker. We've been linked with a heavy link with a move to sign this player as one of our options for a new striker in January. Eddie Nketiah, West Ham are in for Eddie Nketiah once again. Could be 40 million. We're going to dive through that. And we're also going to talk about just recap yesterday's game, sort of the aftermath. Just go through a few key points about that, people. And yeah, guys, I'll see you later today as well. Prem predictions coming, game week 19. And yeah, also I will be doing a preview. I will be doing a preview, West Ham Arsenal preview. So Arsenal West Ham preview later today, because I feel like obviously Boxing Day, I can't do it, and the game's on Thursday, so I thought I might as well get it over and done and out of the way. And then obviously I will be doing an opposition preview on Wednesday with a few West Ham fans. But anyway, people, big up everyone. Hit like buttons up. Let's get right into the. I'm never going to forget this. The intro, people.
Welcome back, guys, to another Arsenal transfer news show.
Declan Rice has officially signed for Arsenal.
Plays in before the start of the season. Pretty if this deal gets done before the
start. All right, people. Let's get right into it. Better chat as always. Every single time. Merry Christmas, everyone. As I said, let's get into the first piece of news. Then we're talking about this guy, Benjamin Sesko. He's been linked with a few clubs, but we're gonna go through this today. So this came out this came out yesterday. This news, quite a few articles reporting this. But yeah, Arsenal, Man United now offered to transfer a special 43.5 million target for January. So intermediaries have told Arsenal, Chelsea and Man United that they can sign RB Leipzig ace Benjamin Sesko in January, with each club interested in a transfer. So he's 20 years of age. He's endured a mixed season since moving to Germany this summer. Sesko has played 22 times and scored 7 goals for Leipzig so far in his Fiegling career with the Saxony side. Yet the striker's only played 698 minutes. He's just started just 6 fixtures, so he hasn't played a lot for Leipzig this season. Sesko's haul includes 2 goals over the Champions League group stage. He's also taken his tally for Slovenia to 10 in 26 this term, but 90-minute reports now that intermediaries are trying to, whatever that word says, how do you even say that word? Are trying to facilitate Sesko's transfer away from Leipzig, with Arsenal among those key. So yeah, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man United are long-term admirers of Sesko, who's also been on Newcastle's radar. The Premier League sides have all kept close tabs on the Racing's born ace development. Now, intermediaries are seeing if either club are interested in a deal. Representatives of Sesko has approached Arsenal. What is that? EET. Is this French? Well, am I reading French or something right now? That means and in French. What is going on here? Eat out to inform those interested that they could sign the striker on loan from RB Leipzig in January. So yeah, apparently it's going to be like a loan deal, guys. Possibly could be a loan deal for Sesko. With an obligation for a permanent transfer, scouts also link his skill set is well suited to adapt to the playing in the Premier League, apparently. The obligation to buy Sesko maybe criteria dependent, as well as RB Leipzig's reluctant to let him leave is limited. Club chiefs appreciate the quick potential to turn a profit with Mikel Arteta, among those managers keen to sign an attacker in January, given Jesus' injuries. So RB Leipzig have slapped a 43.5 mil price tag on Benjamin Sesko. Reports by Calcio Mercato at the end of October also credited AC Milan, Arsenal, and Chelsea were scouting Sesko. It's further claimed that the Gunners and Blues have good relations with RB Leipzig, but they feel their 20 million euros arrival is worth around 45 to 50 million. So yeah, that's how much I want from him, is around that price tag for this player, Sesko. Sesko only joined Der Lotto Bullen from their sister side, RB Salzburg. Of course, yeah, you always get these players go from the Red Bull to the other Red Bull, don't you? I mean, you saw it with like Sloboslai. He started at Salzburg and he went to Leipzig. Now he's at Liverpool, obviously, but yeah, you always seem to get these sort of RB Leipzig and RB Salzburg Red Bull deals with each other. It's funny. In July, after scoring 26, for Salzburg, he scored 29 and he assisted 11 goals in 79 games in Austria. To be fair, it is Austria. It is the Austrian league, with all due respect. Christopher Viel, who worked with Chelsea earlier in 2023, also said, whilst Leipzig's technical director, that Sesko is a special player. Sesko is among the game's top young talents and has enormous potential to become a top player. Vival said via quotes by Bundesliga.com. He has all the qualities to do that. He's extremely quick. He has a great jump on him and he's strong in the air. Benjamin is a real goal scorer who's, despite he's 6'4" height, he's well tall, by the way, 6'4". Jesus, is mobile and he's technically strong. His abilities make him a special player with a special profile. So yeah, that is what is said about Benjamin Sesko. So I've heard about this player a lot. I mean, he has been going around sort of the news, not just this year, but sort of like last year. I actually do remember, yeah, this guy played really well at Salzburg. And at Leipzig, he's been doing meh. You know, he's been doing average. But, I mean, there's many talk that this could be a loan deal for this type of player. And honestly, look, I've not watched this guy enough to really cast a full opinion on this guy yet. Look, he's very hyped. I'll just say that he's very hyped. I mean, I do see quite a lot of people talk about him. Yeah, obviously, I know Man United wanted him heavily. I think actually in the summer. So yeah, look, we all know this guy. Well, I don't know a lot about this guy, but what we'll say is we all know who we all want. In terms of strikers, in terms of like an attacker, we all want Ivan Toney. I want Ivan Toney. I don't know about you guys, but I don't know. Look, if you guys watch this guy's Benjamin Sesko, then let me know. Let me know anything good about him. But I'm gonna quickly pull up his stats and all that on FotMob. Let's quickly do this. So we're gonna go Benjamin Sesko. Here he is. Right. So he's currently 20 years of age. So he's still very, very young. So yeah, his main position is a striker. He's just an out-and-out striker, hopefully an out-and-out goal scorer as well. So far in Bundesliga, he's played 13 matches. He's only scored 3 goals, but he's only started 3 games. So it's not like he's been playing a lot. He's not like he's been starting for Bundesliga now. I think that's because they got another good striker who maybe we should look at, who I'm actually a big fan of, is I think because Luis Openda, their main striker, is in front of him. I swear they play 2 up top. I swear they play Openda, they play Poulsen, I think, as well. That Danish striker. I'm not entirely sure how Leipzig play and how they use, but the point is he's started 3 matches and he scored in all 3 matches that he started pretty much. However, he's not been getting enough game time. So, of course, like if Arsenal were to come calling in, he would leave the RB Leipzig. That wouldn't be no issue. The player would want to come to Arsenal. The player would want to come to the Premier League. There is many clubs in for this player. Arsenal, Chelsea, Man United, Newcastle are the main ones, just a name. But it wouldn't surprise me if Tottenham come in for him. Considering if they want to go out and get a new striker as well. I know Richarlison has been scoring goals for them, but let's be real. I think they can do better. But there is many clubs. So honestly, I do think the personal terms, all that stuff, will not be an issue. But yeah, anyway. So apparently he's 24 million euros. As I said, this could most likely be a loan deal. That is what there's been talk going around. We could get this guy, or whoever it's going to be, get this guy on a loan deal. If not, it's going to be a probably around 40, 50 million price tag for this type of player. These are his traits compared to other forwards, compared to like the likes of Osimhen. Like think about all the best forwards in the world. This is how they compare it pretty much. It's like this like pie chart thing. So 34 touch percentage. He's got 78% shot attempts, 96% goals. So it seems like this guy's a goal scorer, which we do need at Arsenal. Let's be honest with it. Defensive, I mean, yeah, the guy's very physical. The guy's very tall. The guy's very mobile, you know, like, so I do expect him, you know, obviously he's an attacker. He don't really care about defense, but when it comes to, I guess, his hold up play, for example, yeah, I think that'd be very good. And yeah, I expect this to be high as well, 77% aerial duels, because the guy is 6'4". So I do expect him to win headers, and it's all like a target man in the box. He's sort of like well, very similar to Ivan Toney, I would say. But the point is, Tony's clear of this guy. Okay, and Tony's got Prem proven, which is why we need to go for Ivan Toney. I know, guys. Look, mate, guys, don't get twisted. I'm a massive fan of Ivan Toney, yeah, and I want us to get that guy is the guy who will elevate us to the next level. This guy is similar to Tony in some aspects. Like he's got the physicality, you know, and he's a target man at the end of the day, and he should be. And yeah, judging by, I mean, I know he hasn't shown it this season because he's only started 3 games, Benjamin Sesko, yeah, but looking at Salzburg, the guy is a goal scorer. The guy's a goal scorer, you know, we're going to get this guy, and he's not going to be like Jesus, where, you know, Jesus is a fantastic player. All round, Jesus is a very good player. It's just, he lacks the goals, in my opinion, but it doesn't take away the fact that he's very important to Arsenal. It doesn't take away the fact that we could that he links up play really well, that he's very skillful on the ball, and off the ball work is top notch. But yeah, for this guy, look, look, there's definitely strikers out there who you need to go and get over this guy, you know. But having said that, I think if you look at our current situation right now, right, and you look at realistic January signings as well, this guy would be realistic for Arsenal to go and sign. I'm not saying I think this should be our main priority. I'm not saying this should be our main target. I'm saying we're looking at realistically right here now. And of course, we need to go for Ivan Toney. I know many people want to sign, and I want to sign Victor, and you know, I want us to sign Victor Osimhen as well, yeah. But we're just not gonna play that release clause, are we? Of 120, I don't know. It might even be more than that, 140 million, however much it is for Victor Osimhen. Yeah, we are not gonna do that, especially in January. And you know, we know Arsenal, we don't spend big in January, and not many clubs do spend big in January. You know, they sort of bolster their scores a little bit, just to bolster their depth up in January. But then it all comes down to the summer, where you go and spend the big money in the summer usually. You know, the last time Arsenal spent big was Aubameyang in January, wasn't it? And I think that was like, what, 40 million, 50 million. So, you know, I don't really expect, and we need to. I agree, we need to. But I mean, I'm talking realistic. I'm talking about, I'm looking at the history and looking at how Edu acts around January. We saw it last season, right? We saw it last season, like when we signed 3 players. And they weren't even our first choices as well. So I definitely think this guy is up there for one of the players that we will most likely look at and probably go for in January. I feel like it'd be doable, very doable. You know, even if it's a loan deal, like it's a loan deal, isn't it? Like that. I mean, if not, we'll have to pay what, 50 million, well, 50 million euros would be about what, 40, 45 mil. For this player. As I said, I think we can do better, but we can always do better, can't we? And we've seen in the past, Arsenal, you know, we don't. This last January, you know, we was going to sign Caicedo, and instead we got Jorginho. You know, we was going to sign Mudryk. He was our first choice, but instead, no, we got Trossard. Turned out to be a blessing in disguise, though, didn't it? You know, signing Trossard over Mudryk. But this is what I'm saying, like, this guy's definitely an alternative. If we don't get Ivan Toney, I think this guy is definitely a potential player who we will be looking at, and I have to wait and see how this one develops, man. But yeah, look, thoughts on this guy. As I said, I think I, of course, haven't watched him because I don't watch the Bundesliga. All right, I do not watch the Bundesliga. These are some of his senior stats as well in terms of his career. So he started his career obviously in the youth for Salzburg. He was Slovenian born. He's been playing really well for the national team, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I mean, he's bagged 10 goals in 26 matches for the Slovenia national team. That's probably a big part why they qualify for the Euros because of him, I reckon. And obviously, Salzburg is when he really sort of like came alive, when he sort of like burst into the scene. He scored 29 goals for them. I think he made his debut when he was like 18 at Salzburg. He managed 29 goals in 79 appearances. Again, you got to bear in mind, this is the Austrian league we're talking about. This ain't no fancy league, is it? I mean, with all due respect to Austria, it's not the greatest leagues, is it? Let's be honest with it. So, and obviously your Bundesliga right now. He's played 3 games and he scored 3 goals. He started 3 games. He scored 3 goals in 3 starts for him. He's came off the bench a few times, hence why he's only played 30 matches. So he hasn't really been playing a lot this season. As I said, if Arsenal did go calling in for this guy, then we would sign him. But I don't know, people. Let me know your thoughts on Benjamin Sesko. Let me quickly go through you guys' comments very quickly, and then we will move on to our next piece of news. Big up Tamina. I'm very well, thank you. Merry Christmas, Tamina. Yes, you came to the right stream, Tamina. This is where we give you all the transfer news. Apart from tomorrow, every single day, leading up to the January transfer window. I'll give you all the latest transfer news, Tamina. Don't you worry. I've got you covered. Thank you very much. Yes, Tamina. Merry Christmas to you as well. And your family as well, Tamina. I hope you have a lovely day. Whether you're celebrating today, whether you're celebrating tomorrow, whether you're celebrating, I don't know, on Boxing Day. But yeah, big up to you, Tamina. Merry Christmas to you. Arsenal top of the table. We're top of the tree. The elephant's on the top of the tree, as things stand at the moment. I'm gonna quickly just check why is this guy not getting in the Leipzig team? I'm gonna quickly check it. Let me have a look at this. So we go to RB Leipzig squad right now, right? I go to their last game against, I think they played Hoffenheim. I don't know who they played. Man, they play a weird. They play a weird formation. They play 4 at the back, and they play 4-2-2-2. I'm not even joking. That's a weird formation, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they play Luis Openda, who I think is a guy. If you want to sign someone from RB Leipzig, you go and get this guy. I'm a big fan of Luis Openda. You know, I watched this guy fully when he played against Man City, and he scored 2 goals against City, and also when he was at Lens as well. This guy ripped up the French league as well, and he's in the Belgian first team. I'm pretty sure he played in the World Cup as well, didn't he? I swear he got. He's even in the squad for the World Cup, but he's a player that we need to go and get if you want someone from Leipzig. Luis Openda, I'm a big fan of that guy. And then they do play Poulsen there. They do play Yusuf Poulsen. They got obviously Sesko's been coming off the bench. They've got Timo Werner as well as another striker. So. Yeah, I'm going to check the Champions League as well. Well, he scored in the game against the Young Boys, Sesko. I think he plays more in the Champions League for them, really. So he scored against Young Boys, Sesko. Obviously, Openda scored against City twice. Sesko didn't score against. He's scored 2 goals against Young Boys in Champions League. That is it. So yeah, but yeah, guys, let us know your thoughts, man. Let us know your thoughts down below on Benjamin Sesko. Tamina says we need a new left back off the Zini. Should stop Salah. Yes. Oh, agreed. And I'm going to talk about the game in more depth in a minute. And about Zinchenko, like the guy needs to either move to midfield or be dropped. It's as simple as that. But I've said this too many times to me now. I've said it too many times. Like people just don't realize. Well, I'm sure people do now. I'm sure people understand. But like the guy that can't defend, like we should have learned a lesson from last season. We got Jordan, bro. Yo, Josh, bro, streams for us today before Christmas, and we're back on Boxing Day. We sure are, bro. We sure are. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you as well, London calling, man. Big up yourself, bro. Merry Christmas to you as well, my brother. Sesko is Mayor, give me Tony. Exactly, bro. Exactly. You already know, man. You already know. Big up Chelsea fan. Big up Josh. Have a good Christmas to my friend. And likewise to you, bro. Likewise to you, my bro. Thank you very much. That's a good thing that you can hear me as well. Appreciate that. Watch our stupid owners try and get him, lol. Yeah, man. I didn't watch the game today, but I obviously saw the result. And, bro, Chelsea. You know what it is with Chelsea, yeah? I know all your fan or half the fan base is going to want to watch is going to want Poch out, yeah. But man, can you really blame Poch with Sterling? I saw that Sterling chance. That was worse than Trent. Yeah, that Sterling chance was worse than Trent yesterday, bro. Like, if he puts that chance away, for me, it would have been a different game. You know, you had most possession. You looked like the team was going to score, but you didn't do anything with it. You didn't do anything with it, and then obviously Wolves come and Wolves punish you from Lamina and Dory, and then you come back and you have a little nice spell towards the end, and Kunku gets you a header back in the game, and you know, so be it Wolves animal. Why didn't you start like that? I don't understand it. I mean, Poch for me, is he the right guy for Chelsea? That's where questions need to be asked, because I've never really rated Poch as a world class manager sort of thing. Like he's good. He's just good. You know, I've seen this guy at Tottenham at PSG. He didn't really impress me. I mean, at Tottenham, yeah, it's Tottenham. So to get them in the title race, you know, to get them in the Champions League final is somewhat of an achievement in terms of Tottenham standard, yeah. But even at PSG, he didn't really impress me. I'm pretty sure he lost to Lille, didn't he, in that season? I could be wrong. I don't know who it was but Lille won when Lille won the Ligue 1, yeah. I don't know who. I think he was the manager. I could be wrong though. Don't know that for definite, but yeah, I feel like he's not that guy who's going to win you major honors again. I just don't see it, man. I don't see it. And Poch coming in, he's a good manager, but he's not going to be that guy to take you to that next in terms of challenging again, in terms of winning the Champions League again and winning the Premier League again. I don't see it. I don't picture it, to be honest. The issue is you don't have enough. The money you spent it all on these young outgoing players. I mean, this squad will be fantastic in like the next, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. Like 2030, this squad will actually gel together, I reckon. But you need that, and I know you got Thiago Silva, yeah, but you need that more experience. You should have gone out and signed more experienced players with that billion you spent. You know, because I mean, look at all your players now. You know, they're struggling. They're all struggling to gel together at the moment, Chelsea. So, yeah, you lot are finished. I can't lie. You lot are in the mud. You know, what, 7th? You're like, what, 20 points off of Aston Villa now? Crazy. I didn't expect you to, honestly, I did not expect you to be this bad. I actually thought it couldn't be any worse than last season, surely. I think I predict you lot. I think I put you 5th this season. I actually predict you lot to finish 5th, man. Because obviously you spent all that money, you would expect to, you know, be somewhat better off than last season, but you're literally not. You're literally not. It's crazy. But unlucky, bro. Unlucky. Look, you're always a real one Chelsea fan, man. Big up yourself. But yeah, anyway, guys, there. Let us know your thoughts on Benjamin Sesko. We're gonna move on. We are indeed gonna move on now. We're gonna talk about Eddie Nketiah. We are indeed gonna, because West Ham are looking to sign Eddie Nketiah apparently, like they were a few years ago. But yeah, this is exclusive from Football Insider. Let's read this. So let's see if you guys can see that. Yeah, that's all good. So, right, 1 second. So yeah, sources: West Ham set sights on Eddie Nketiah after 40 million bid update. Also could part with reported West Ham target Eddie Nketiah for free around 40 million. Sources told Football Insider. The 24-year-old has been widely linked with the Lions, Brentford, and Crystal Palace, with all three sides in the market for striking reinforcements in 2024. Arsenal are preparing to part way with Eddie Nketiah next year. The Gunners are aware that they will have to sell players to do big deals of their own, and the newly minted England international has been identified as a sellable asset for Mikel Arteta's side. It's believed Nketiah is likely to remain at the club until the end of 2023-2024 campaign, but well-placed sources has told Football Insider that a January exit can't be ruled out if Arsenal presented with the right deal. Football Insider revealed on 15th of December that a new striker is a top priority for West Ham as the January window approaches. The academy product has extensive experience in the first team and is a homegrown player, and the Gunners are ready to put a price tag around 40 million on his head. It's believed a good showing in the second half of the season with Arsenal chasing Premier League title would only serve to inflate that valuation. And Nketiah is currently playing second fiddle to Gabriel Jesus at Arsenal after Brazil's international return from an early hamstring injury. The 24-year-old made 23 appearances across the 2024 campaign, and he notched in 6 goals and 4 assists. He's hit 38 senior goals since making his debut in 2017. And Nketiah's contract sets around in June 2027 after he has penned a new agreement last term. So, yeah, West Ham pretty much looking at Edin Nketiah, people. And I'm interested to see, are they going to be willing, to pay that 40 million price tag for Edin Nketiah? And if they are, of course, sell this guy. Yeah, sorry, people who were Edin Nketiah. Yeah, all the Edin Nketiah fanboys, I'm sorry. It's time for this guy to leave. It's time for this guy to be sold in January, right? Yeah, this guy is not good enough for Arsenal Football Club. And we need all the money we can get for this guy. 40 million, please take it. Because we made this mistake in the past. Yeah, we literally made this mistake in the past where Crystal Palace came in for Edin Nketiah for 35 million two seasons ago, and we didn't take it. We wanted to keep him. But this is the thing, right? This manager chose to keep Edin Nketiah over someone like Florian Balogun. And I don't get why, to be honest. I don't understand why. Edin Nketiah is too inconsistent for us football club. People say, oh, he's not been playing long. And what I'm saying is, he comes in and has a good spell. And then he's been playing. Like, I'll give you some prime examples, yeah? I'll give you some big prime examples of this striker coming in and being playing consistently, right? Let's talk about that season when we finished 5th and we bottled the top 4. And we had and I think Lacazette was injured or whatever, right? This guy came in and scored against Chelsea, scored against Leeds, and then against Newcastle when we got battered to Tottenham, he had a massive dip in form towards the end of the season and did nothing. Not consistent enough. Then, right, last season when we was in a title race, he comes in against West Ham, scores, comes in against Man United, scores, then has another dip in form after that. This guy is not consistent enough. We need consistency. Especially in our strikers, we need consistency. Even when he comes to the bench, he's not good enough. I look at Edin Nketiah, I'm like, come on, is he really going to change the game? When has he ever really changed the game off the bench? Like, this guy is not the answer for Arsenal Football Club. This guy currently has the number 14 shirt as well. We can't forget that. The number 14 shirt. I don't care if people want to talk about shirt numbers. Oh, I care about shirt numbers, yeah? That's iconic. That number 14 is iconic, and he's representing that. And he's also on 100 bags a week. 40 million is a no-brainer. I doubt we get that much for him because we know how Arsenal acts in terms of the outgoings and in terms of how we sell players. We know how we act when it comes to that. And it's not great. I think the highest we sold a player for is Alex Iwobi, for which like 40 million to Everton. Then it was probably Balogun to Monaco for like 35 million. But would you guys be surprised if we didn't even get rid of an Nketiah, if Arteta was to keep an Nketiah? Because we know that he has some sort of favoritism to this player. Otherwise, he would have given Balogun a chance. And then that is still, and I get Balogun's been, I don't even know what Balogun is. I mean, I don't know if he's still playing. Well, he played for Monaco. I don't know if he's injured or whatever. I've never heard anything about him recently. I don't know how good he is doing in Ligue 1 because I don't watch Monaco. I don't watch the French league. It's not a great league to watch, to be honest. I will not spend time watching Monaco against Stade de Lyon or wherever they're playing. But what I will say, is this guy didn't even give Balogun a chance in the pre-season. He played 1 game in pre-season. And that's all was annoying for me because we saw Balogun rip it up in the French league. And yeah, he's not doing it great now, but look, it is what it is. He's gone now. Yeah, focusing on now with Edin Nketiah, right? And this guy needs. We need to take the money and leave. Yeah, we need the money as well. Being offered Edin Nketiah, been so much talk of saying, oh, before we can buy, we've got to sell players. All right, cool. So in Nketiah, use the money, get Ivan Toney. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. That is what we got done. You know, we've made a mistake in the past of giving this guy 100 grand a week and giving him another 14 shirt. But again, it honestly wouldn't surprise me if this manager gave this guy, you know, well, kept this guy for the rest of the season. It honestly would not surprise me because he's clearly got some sort of favoritism towards him. Clearly does have some sort of favoritism towards him. I don't, and it doesn't make sense to me because in my opinion, this is just my opinion. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, of course. If you rate it in Nketiah, rate it in Nketiah. I don't. Simple as that. I don't think he's good enough for us football club. And I've seen enough in the past, you know, a few seasons to suggest that. It's all well and good bagging hat-tricks against Sheffield United, who are bottom of the league. Well, when they were bottom of the league and there's in dire straits, it's all well and good in Nketiah, and I gave him praise. I said credit where it's credit's due because I'm fair of it, yeah. But when it comes to the big moments, when it comes to the big games, this guy never turns up. All right, cool. Last season against Man United, yeah. But then what did he do since? What did he do after that? I'll tell you what he did. He had absolutely shockers week in, week out after that. And again, wasn't consistent enough. This guy is not going to make it. With all due respect to Nketiah, yeah? And, you know, I get he came from how Haaland or wherever he came from, yeah? Whatever. He's not going to be good enough. And he's not going to be good enough to take us to that next step. For Arsenal, as simple as that. And we need better. We need better. So take the money. Take the money, Arsenal, please. And we should have did it 2-3 years ago. Take the money, 40 million. I don't know if we'll get that much trading in Nketiah, but if we do, then fair play for that. By the way, and we get the money, and we go and get Ivan Toney, or we go and get another striker, and we go and only improve our squad even more. But yeah, this is what I'm saying, guys. Like, I don't rate it in Nketiah, all right? This is the issue. And if Arteta keeps in this will be the issue. This is why we need a striker as well, all right? Because Jesus, he's a good player. But when he's injured, because we know he's injury prone, number one, and also when he's having an off day, for example, if you've seen him have many, many off days, you know, Aston Villa, really bad day he had, and he has these types of performances, yeah? When he's not playing well, you need someone to change the game. We've been on an Eddie Nketiah. You know, he's not going to change. He's not a game changer. He's not good enough for us football club. So, yeah, you're entitled to your opinion, people. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. If you rated in Nketiah, you rated in Nketiah. I ain't got any problem with that. What I'm saying is people need to respect people's opinions, yeah? I don't rate in Nketiah. He's not good enough. Time to move on. Time to sell. Thanks for your service in Nketiah. We wish you well. We wish you well. It's as simple as that. So, yeah. 40 million to West Ham. Please, West Ham. 40 million. If we get that amount of money, fair play, you know, for getting an amount of money, because that's been an issue for Arsenal as well. In terms of selling players, he's not been that great. But yeah, let me go through you guys' comments quickly before we move on to the next sort of topic. Big up to you, bro. I request on to think more on signing a midfielder before a striker. I think obviously that is another important position. I think we should go and get both, of course. But let's be realistic. Are we going to sign both a quality midfielder and a quality striker in January? It's a bit unrealistic. But, you know, for me, yeah. I mean, midfielder is a big, big issue that we need to resolve as well. I feel like, obviously, with the likes of Thomas Partey going out to AFCON, or like El Neni going to AFCON, with Jorginho being able to speak to different clubs now because he's got 6 months left on his contract, you know, I feel like that will be an issue as well. So we're going to be very limited when it comes to our midfield options. Say if Declan Rice, I'm touched what he doesn't. If Declan Rice gets an injury or whatever happens to Declan Rice, we are going to be extremely limited when it comes to the midfield area. And I do think we do need to go out and get a number 8. Someone to go, someone to play where Havertz is really. But I still think the main priority should be a striker. I feel like if we get Ivan Toney in January, it will elevate us to that next level in terms of goal scoring, in terms of bagging goals now. So, Yeah, I mean, we need both, of course we do, but fair enough, fair enough. For me, strikers was the main priority. Merry Christmas. Yes, Merry Christmas, everyone. Big up everyone, man. Big up to you, Luca. Merry Christmas to you, my brother. Yeah, hope everyone enjoys Christmas, whether you celebrate it today, because I know a few countries celebrate it today. Whether you celebrate it, obviously tomorrow is when most people in England, in the UK, that's when most people celebrate it. But yeah, man, Merry Christmas, everyone. And even if you guys don't celebrate Christmas, still enjoy the time off. Still enjoy the time with your family. Still enjoy the rest. So yeah, big up everyone, man. How's everyone? Merry Christmas. Everyone's like, yeah, I'm very well, man. I'm very well. I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling, people. I've got 2 streams coming up after as well. I've got Premier League predictions coming up, and we've got the West Ham preview as well. I'm doing it early because it's Christmas Day tomorrow. I'm not going to be uploading Christmas Day. It's Boxing Day, so I can't really upload Boxing Day because it's full. There's lots of matches on Boxing Day. Wednesday, I got opposition preview with a few West Ham fans, and then obviously Thursday's a game. So hence why I'm doing the West Ham preview very, very early. But that is our next game, people. Yeah, Merry Christmas as well. Big up, Mindful. Hope you're doing well, bro. Put him in Crystal Palace or Brentford. He'll be bagging goals, but he's not good enough to be playing as a striker for a team that could potentially win the title. Facts, bro. I could not agree more. Couldn't agree more. You there? Yeah, I mean, with all due respect, that is about his level. With all due respect to those teams, yeah. He'll do well there. He'll do well in sort of like a mid-table Premier League side, because he'll be playing week in, week out for them. Yeah, he'll be getting plenty of game time. So, and plus there'll be less pressure for him, with all due respect to those teams. I mean, as you said, we're potentially going to win this league title. We're going to be competing for the Champions League, yeah? You got that pressure on you, of course, especially playing for Arsenal Football Club, one of the biggest clubs in England. But a team like Crystal Palace, team like Brentford's, you don't really have that pressure, do you? So it's going to be perfect for him to move on to that type of club. And he'll still be playing Premier League football as well, week in, week out. So yeah, simple as that. And I couldn't agree more there. I'll take Sesko. I would prefer Tony Man on one target, but Sesko is decent. Look, I did speak about Benjamin Sesko at the start, Luca. The guy is similar to the guy has similar attributes. The guy is very similar to Ivan Tony. Like, I haven't watched him a lot. I haven't watched this guy a lot, and he scored 3 He's only scored 3 Bundesliga goals, but he's 6'4", Sesko, very physical, very good when it comes to aerial duels. He's sort of like a target man as well, so he could be a Tony alternative. But of course, Tony's the number one. Sesko would be more realistic in January to pull off as well, because he'd personal terms will not be an issue. He'd want to come. He'd want to come to Arsenal. He will want to come to Premier League. He's not been getting even into the Leipzig squad. It could either be a loan deal, or it could either be us paying 40 million for the player. But of course, Tony is the number one. We could sell Partey and get Fofana. I've heard about Fofana, man. Yeah, from Monaco, right? From AS Monaco. I watched him when it played us in the Emirates Cup this season, and he was balling out, man. Yeah, I've heard some good things about Fofana in Monaco. Alberto, my man, Merry Christmas to you, bro. Yes, Merry Christmas to you, Alberto. Big up yourself, absolute legend every single time, bro. Alberto, man, let's hope the Gunners will do it this season, eh? We're top of the tree at the moment. Let's hope we remain there when it comes to May, bro. But yeah, big up yourself, Alberto, man. Merry Christmas to you as well, my bro. Mindful, big up to you as well, man. Yeah, Merry Christmas, best wishes to you and your family. Yeah, likewise, bro. Likewise, big up yourself, man. Big up yourself. Really, really appreciate the support. Much appreciated, man. Really appreciate it. So yeah, big up to Mindful, bro. But yeah, come on the Gunners, people. Right. That is the transfer news today. We're going to quickly talk about just a little bit about yesterday's game, as I've obviously sort of reflected on it a little bit after yesterday's game against obviously Liverpool. We did get a point at Anfield. But yeah, we're going to just quickly use this. We're going to quickly talk about this game, because I know Liverpool fans, they're going to keep crying and crying. That's what I've seen, man. Majority of Liverpool fans, they're crying about the penalty. They're crying about that handball. And at the end of the day, right, keep crying, Liverpool. All right. So apparently William Saliba said it was a penalty, but he literally broke Probably misunderstood the English and he meant Havertz. But yeah, apparently William Saliba's caught, and I did watch it. Basically, Saliba said yes, it was a penalty, of course, in his French accent. Yeah, like, but yeah, of course, he chuckled in his interview. I think he meant Havertz. Like I think he meant the interviewer. You know when Havertz got pushed? I think he meant for Havertz. So he obviously remember, guys, Saliba's fluent French. Like the guy is still learning English. Like he's obviously misheard. But yeah, look, this is a whole penalty incident, people. Um, and I'll be real, like we definitely rode our luck. But Liverpool fans, you need to stop crying. Yeah, you need to stop crying because look at the bigger picture, Liverpool fans. Yeah, blame yourselves for not taking your chances against us. Don't blame you at Robs. Don't blame VARs against you. Look at the bigger picture, Liverpool fans. Yeah, right. Yeah, even for me as an Arsenal fan, we rode our luck there. That really, yes, should have been a penalty. Let's be real with it. I mean, Odegaard, bro, thought he was playing basketball. He was in the NBA, right? You guys should have had a penalty there. But at the same time, stop blaming VAR for crying about it and look at yourselves. Look at the bigger picture on why you couldn't beat us. Instead of blaming VAR, the fact is that you had plenty of chances against us. Yeah, Trent Alexander-Arnold, but especially in that second half. You guys came out a lot more better in the second half, I thought. And the majority of the second half, you were all over us. Then towards the last 10 minutes, you sort of gassed out a little bit, and it looked like we was the team that was going to win it in the last 10 minutes. But yeah, look at those. Look. Why they cry about VAR and the refs? Like, yes, as an Arsenal fan, I can even admit, you got to be fair of it. It was a penalty. Odegaard's got away with it there, big time. So is it like I don't get why Liverpool fans just. I mean, yeah, keep crying, mate. Yeah, keep crying. I don't understand it. I mean, majority of them are actually real ones. They look at the bigger picture and they actually say, you know, we have ourselves blamed in terms of the chances that we had. And they look at performance and they don't just sit there and cry reference. No, I've just seen the majority of saying it. Oh, we were robbed. We were this. We were that. Keep crying. Keep crying. Boto says Declan Rice is a player we needed last year. So if we get a striker next month, we definitely get in the league. Couldn't agree more about it, man. And yeah, you've seen Declan Rice. He's elevated us to that next level, bro. And touch wood, Saliba stays fit for the whole season. We know he was a massive miss for us last season, but yeah, let's talk about Saliba. Yeah, this guy, this guy's the best centre back in the Premier League. I don't care. I don't care. People say Ruben Diaz or Lublandish. Okay, yeah, Van Dijk is a veteran to the Premier League. Van Dijk is still one of the best. But now Saliba's generational, people. Yeah, William Saliba is generational. He's got to be at least one of the best, if not the best. It's based on this season, and Van Dijk's had a very good season. Based on this season, I don't care. Saliba has been the best centre back in the Premier League, and that partnership between Gabriel and Saliba is one of the best in the world. Forget about the Premier League, the world. In world football right now, name me two centre backs that have been better than Gabriel and Saliba this season. They've got to be one of the best. They've got to be one of the best. They have to be. Yeah, and that proved it yesterday. I gave Gabriel man of the match. I gave Gabriel man of the match, but Saliba was equally as good, if not, well, probably better. But I gave it to Gabriel because obviously he scored the goal for us. But even he was absolutely immense. Honestly, man, Saliba is an absolute Rolls Royce. This guy is insane. This guy is absolutely insane. So yeah, Saliba was absolutely world class, people. Yes, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, indeed, people. Big up Roy. Why is this guy here again? I think he means this guy. Jordan, are you still crying, my friend, about this VAR decision? Yeah, man. Big up to you, Roy, bro. Happy Christmas to you as well, my bro. Happy Christmas to you as well. We've had a decent share of VAR decisions go against us this season. It's only fair this wasn't given. Yeah, mate. I mean, go to the Newcastle game. Yeah, mate, the Newcastle game was that prime example, man. So if you go on that basis, then yeah. Um, but no, it's just these Liverpool fans crying, bro. You know what I mean? Uh, what's going on with yesterday's pitch? I know everyone kept slipping around. Literally, I don't know. I don't think it was raining, was it? I think they watered the pitch too much or something. Literally both of the players. I mean, I sent them watching. I was like, how many times are these lot slipping around? It was a mad one. Abaro says, sorry, let me finish. I don't know what's going on with your email. Rice gives Saliba and Gabriel a different vibe. And yes, Gabriel, the beast was man of the match for me too. Agreed, bro. Agreed, yeah. No, but those like sort of three this season, Gabriel, Saliba, Declan Rice, they've been our best, not only our best players, but our most consistent players. I said it. When was the last time Rice had a bad game? I honestly can't remember a time when Declan Rice in an Arsenal shirt has had a bad game. I honestly can't remember. I can't think of one. I honestly can't think of one. This guy is the most consistent player that we have at Arsenal. Saliba's the same as well. When was the last time Saliba had a bad game? It's like these players, those three are this so far this season been our best players and also our most consistent players. It's mad. But yeah, as you said, man, Declan Rice was a fantastic. I mean, one of the best signings we've signed in years as well. I'll go and say that. I'll go far and saying that one of the best signings we've signed in years because he's elevated us that so much. He's trying to get back in the group by making us forget about it. No, mate, no chance. Not happening. Jordan, not happening, bro. Liverpool took full advantage of playing at home, the pitch, the crowd. Yeah, mate. Yeah, agreed. Of course, it's Anfield, and you know we know we have a horrendous record when it comes to playing at Anfield. Last time we beat them at Anfield, 2012. You know, it's a mad one. Um, but also when it comes to the Emirates, I reckon we'll do them in the Emirates, bro. I reckon we'll beat these on the Emirates both times. You know, I reckon FA Cup would beat them, and Premier League would beat them as well. I think we will beat these on the Emirates. Because look, in parts yesterday we played decent. Like, the last 10 minutes, I thought we played really well, and obviously the first half an hour we played really well. It's just poor defensively from Zinchenko from Salah's goal, and that second half they came out a lot more stronger. Liverpool, they dominated up until the last 10 minutes when it sort of ran out of steam a little bit, and then it looked like we was on the front foot and we was going to take it, and we could have got the winner in the end. So I reckon we do them in the Emirates, man. I really do. Gabriel Magalhaes is underrated. He sure is, bro. He sure is. As I said, him and Saliba in the world right now got to be one of the best partnerships from the centre backs. People say Man City, Ruben Diaz, and whoever they play, like Akanji, whoever they play there. But have you not seen City been leaking goals for fun? Their defense not been as good as were last season. Man City's defense hasn't. You know, so there's not really many. I mean, Van Dijk and Konate, I think that's debatable as well. I think though, I mean, and you saw yesterday as well. I mean, you saw both centre backs have quality games. Gabriel and Saliba and Van Dijk and Konate, they had both our centre backs for Liverpool and Arsenal. We had class quality games, right? And they have been playing really well both of them this season as well. So I think that's debatable in terms of that. But, I mean, other than that, it's mate. Do not copyright. Why are the videos playing? They're going to copyright me. What's this? Which Spurs players would have made it into what? Into Arsenal's 11? Absolutely no one, mate. Spurs is shit. and this Daily Mail trying to copyright me. So yeah, we'll have to move from that. But yeah, guys, I'm getting out of here, people. I will be back literally 7 p.m. A few more hours time. Obviously, Premier League predictions, game week 19. So coming over and have a say about that one. Leave all your predictions down below for that one, people. And then I will be back last stream tonight, 8 p.m. We'll be doing the early preview, Arsenal against West Ham for our next game on Thursday. So thanks for tuning in. As always, absolute legends. Thank you guys so much for the support. We're getting out of here. Take care. Merry Christmas, everyone. I'll see you guys later on tonight. Come on the Gunners. We're out of it, peeps. Take care. Ciao.